how the house was going to work. It was just like fucking creepy as hell. And like there was a cellar, and then I opened it up, and I went inside, and I saw these. Oh my god, creepy as fucking shit I've ever seen. Like it was, oh man, like you know those mannequin dolls, like you know the dolls, you know how you have like gnomes in the backyard, like oh my god, like oh shit. I opened the cellar, I went inside, and then fucking like there was like a curtain around the way or something. So I opened the curtain right in front of my face, one of those fucking mannequin with the creepy eyes, and I was like, holy shit. And I like flew back. I was like, oh my god, shit, this is insane. And like I caught my breath, and then I just bashed it out the way. I was like, fuck, man, I'm getting violent when I get scared. I get violent. So I like started hitting things. I was like, fuck, man, calm down. So then eventually I found something that led to the truth, but for some reason I can't remember what it is. I think I'm not supposed to remember, but anyway, fuck, man. So then I went back downstairs, and then, or upstairs, I don't know. Well, I went back to the main hallway, and I saw that the two couples were like, the guy had a chainsaw, and the woman had a machete, and she was like, you're not leaving here alive. Like you already know too much. And then for some reason, like I had like called this backup team. And they were all outside waiting to come in, and like they all burst in at that moment because I didn't have my gun with me, I had nothing. So they were like, "Hey man, like, are you alright being backup?" And then I was like, "Yo, arrest these motherfuckers right now. These guys are trying to kill me right now." And for some reason, they couldn't fucking see the couple. Like they were zombies or no, like ghosts. Like they were fucking ghosts, and they couldn't even fucking see them. I was like, "Arrest them! Arrest! They're gonna fucking kill me." They had me cornered and everything. And then those guys, it's like they didn't see me, or they saw me at first, and then they didn't see me, and they didn't see the couple, which is I found weird. And I can't get my head around it. I don't know how the dream ended. Oh man, shit. Okay, I'll get to the dream that I had last night in a moment. Okay, this next dream. This was like 2 days ago. This next dream, oh my god, so fucking creepy. This time we went outside into the desert. This is where it mainly took place. And for some reason, my high school friends, like everyone, like I can imagine, like my mind is so strong right now that I can create the images of every single person in my high school. And I can, I don't know how, like it's like when you make progress with techniques like this. I was able to create a scenario in the spot. It's not this Inception shit, but like I was able to create a scenario. What kind of was like Inception, where you make things, when you scope out everything, and I made a landscape. I was like, okay, this is my image, and the only thing I didn't make was a desert. I don't know how I got there. I swear, I made the fucking school, I made the district, I made the people, and I put myself in. And for some reason, the fucking dream was like, no, you're gonna go where we want you to go. Or whatever the dream told me. They were like, okay, they dragged me, put me in the desert, changed the school location, changed the district, made it all a desert. But like, fuck all the neighbors, fuck the streets, fuck the cars, desert. And I was there, and there were the train tracks right there. The train tracks were moving. The train was fucking nowhere to be seen, but it was passing. I know it was. I didn't see myself on the train tracks. I was like outside of the school. And then I was getting all the people out. Were like, okay, like you know how in Kingdom Hearts 2, they had in the very beginning they had those 3 kids, the ones that were friends with Roxas, and how they wanted to figure out the mysteries of Twilight Town or whatever. It's pretty much like that. We did all these mysteries between all the high schoolers. Well, you know, I was still in college, but like, you know, for the sake, just to play devil's advocate, we're gonna say that I was a high schooler back then, even though I'm still in college, so whatever. But let's say I was still in high school. So I was, you know, we were all doing this little mini game thing where we had to find out what are the mysteries of the school, what are the mysteries of the world, more or less. So we did all that. Like we went to the auditorium, found all this weird shit. Oh my god, and we were, oh man, so much shit is rushing at me. But anyway, the main theme of it, I don't want to get too much into it, but the main theme of this was that there was a fucking fucking. There was, oh my god, it still gives me the chills. There was a place. You see, that's what I don't understand. How do I go from a desert to a jungle? See, I don't know. In the backyard of the school was a basketball court and a tennis court. And there was a jungle there, which made no sense because we're in the middle of the desert. So there was a jungle there, and you could pass through the jungle. It was pretty lengthy. It was pretty lengthy, let me tell you. It was full scale. So I was leading an expedition of me, my best friend, and a couple of other good friends of mine, plus some other new people, I guess, that were. I don't understand. Like, I don't know half of the people that are in the school because the people in the school are new, but yet I imagine them. And I did my research, and those people actually are in the school, so that kind of scares me. How I had that much information. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of psychic link, but whatever. We're not getting into that. So anyway, what happened? Oh my god, this is hard. We were going through the fucking jungle. We were going through the jungle, and eventually there's a part that you couldn't get past. You had to go around, but that part was blocked off. So you can try to imagine, a jungle with all the trees and whatever, and all the plants, and huge leaves, all that shit. But there's a part where there's literally a fucking river, like a really deep fall, like into a river, and on the other side is this very strange looking place that light shines on it. And I'm not talking about regular light from the sun. I'm talking about a light from the actual jungle or forest shines in that one spot, and no one really seems to know where it comes from. So eventually we go back, and then we start building a bridge that we can get across. So we make the bridge, but the bridge isn't very sturdy. It's just supposed to be like a one-way trip. That way we see what it's about, and not many people are gonna go in. So I chose me, my best friend, and two other trusty people, like some other trusty people that I could have with me, so that they come with me, and then we go inside that place that's like light shining in it. But the thing is, the light, you have to, try to imagine there's stairs that go down like this, but except they're not stairs. They're just like it's dirt. It's pretty much dirt that look like stairs. And it goes in for a little while, so you have to climb up with your hands. You have to climb with your bare hands on dirt, but it's pretty sturdy dirt. And so it's pretty hard. It's easy to go down, but hard to go up. And that's actually a very important part of this story. Anyway, we go down, and for some reason, light shines in the spot, even though there was no ceiling, no opening, just wind and light just passes through there. And I didn't understand. I still don't actually. And there was a part where it finally got up, and then it went to the other side, and it's pretty much the same thing, stairs, but it went up. So it's like a little tiny cave. And then afterwards, there was a ceiling there, the sky was open. But what I don't get, and I get so scared when I think about it, is that there's this fucking, oh man, there was this shit. Okay, imagine like a plastic glass kind of thing, like how ice looks like, right? Imagine that, but transparent. And there's a hole on. I gotta draw an image. Hold on, I got it. I got the wall. Okay, so this is me. All right, I'm gonna make sure this doll is me. I'm gonna represent it, and I'm walking, right? So we're walking up, and then this whole section, like this. Imagine this is to scale, made to scale. So I'm here, and then the whole that let's say from that corner to over here. I don't know if you can see that over here, and then down here. And this is to scale. That's what it looked like. And up there was a hole, and that hole, you could walk on it. You could walk on it, and then we would go up here to where the hole was, and we would look down. And then when we looked down, all you saw was this. Oh man. Okay, first it was a lot of mist inside, a lot of mist and darkness. So, but there was one part that you could see, and it was a basketball court, like a serious basketball court. There was shit everywhere. I'm talking about like literal shit. Like when a dog takes a shit, shit was in there, all over the fucking place. It looked like a fucking danger zone. Like it looked like death. It looked like death's face. Like I don't know. And then it's so fucking creepy. Like I looked at it, and I can't get the fucking image out of my head. It's following me around. Like there was shit everywhere, flies like a motherfucker in there. In one side there were some bodies there. Like I didn't want to look over there. I saw some dead people, some people like impaled through whatever the fuck was there. I didn't bother looking. I was like, oh my god. So I looked at the basketball court, which was on this corner. The dead people were around over here, and then up there was all the flies and shit or whatever. And like more shit was over there. I don't even know what was over there. That part over there is a mystery, but this part is what fucked me up mentally. Whatever was over here, it was a basketball court over there, and like there, it was designed like there's like a leaning tower inside of it, and like the basketball court is like this. So like the tower leans here, and there's a basketball here. There's a basketball in between the tower and the basketball hoop, and it doesn't go in. Like physics dictates that the basketball goes inside. However, in this tower, in this place, it doesn't go in, and it didn't make any sense. So, and I found it like I was thinking inside the dream. My spiritual self was thinking. I was like, hey, if I throw a basketball through this hole, it should go inside, right? So I was like, somebody bring me a basketball. Someone just happened to have a basketball. I don't know why. Someone just happened to have it. So they're like, give me a basketball, son. They gave me the basketball, and I put it right over the hole, and I let go. And me and my friends were watching, and this has to be the scariest fucking shit I've ever seen. The basketball, like, oh my god, like, okay, here's the hoop, right? And then here's the ball right here. Like, let's say due to gravity, the ball hits this, bounces off, goes out, that ball goes that way, or it goes inside the hoop, depends on what angle it hits it, right? However, this is the hoop, this is the ball. The ball we drop goes straight through the ball, and at that instant, a fucking face, oh my god, like a face like I've never seen, like, it wasn't even human, I don't know what the fuck it was. Something that scared the living daylights out of me. Just like popped up, and it was like, I was like, it was mad. Like it was like popping up, it was like smacking against the glass. It was like smacking against the place that we were standing on, and it was like threatening to come out, and like we just ran, we just booked it. We're like, what the fuck, man? We destroyed the bridge. We're like, oh my god, we gotta get back. So we went back, and all of a sudden there's a sandstorm when we get back, and we're like, what the fuck's going on, man? And then I swear to fucking, I don't like swearing, but if I can swear to God, no, I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? I promise you. Oh my god, that same thing was in front of the school, and we just stopped. We stopped. We were in awe. We were like, oh my god, this is a nightmare. Like, I was like, bro, wake me up, man. And like, I don't know why, but there was like a girl in the train station, like the train tracks. A girl's like, you can't wake up. Like, she just told me that. I said, you can't wake up. You must suffer. And I was like, oh, like, holy shit. And this is like, I'm a lucid dreamer, so I know that I'm dreaming. And when you know that you're dreaming and you hear shit like that, you start to panic. So at that moment, like, my mind was keeping control of what was going on in the dream. But then I couldn't control it. I was panicking. I was like, I'm never gonna wake up from this dream. It's like, see, whatever this thing is, not letting me wake up. And I was like, man, like if you get a shock strong enough, you can wake up from a dream. But no matter, like the dream, I'm not gonna get into details. The dream just got worse and worse, and I couldn't wake up. And I was like, holy shit. So I'm gonna skip all the very grim details of what happens because it gets pretty graphic. And I'm gonna go back to when the sandstorm calmed down. The sandstorm subsided, and then we just, me and my friends, like by this point, the entirety of the school is already dead. They've been murdered by this mysterious force. Oh shit, that was scary. The entirety of the school was already fucked up. They were dead. And the principal was like kind of behind the whole thing. And the principal was like, she's an evil bitch. But we discovered the mystery of the principal. it was 7 people and I, so that makes 8 in total. And we were just like, yo, we gotta get out of here, man. So we for days, the dream felt like it was going for days, like for weeks I've been dreaming, but it was only like 9 hours in reality. But for fucking days, we were just traveling along the desert. We're just like, man, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We had no water, no food. It felt like we were dying. It felt like, oh man, it was crazy.